This is one of the strangest stories I have ever heard, and you're about to hear it too, and I want to know what you think. So this little boy's about 11, and this is the 1980s, and he has some friends over, and it's a Friday night, so his parents usually let him stay up later, watch TV, all that fun stuff. So he has some friends over, and he decides to get out his little mouse and show his friends. His mouse is white and brown, and it's just a little mouse. So he's playing with it, and all of a sudden the mouse drops down on the floor and he runs away. And this little boy can't find him, and he's like, okay, whatever. Eventually, he falls asleep on the couch. When he would pass out on the couch on the weekends, his parents wouldn't even move him. They would just let him keep sleeping there and not interrupt him. So about 3 a.m, he woke up and he looked over and he sees this little mouse. And it looks a lot like his mouse, except it's all white, not brown and white. So he gets up and he's like chasing this little mouse. And this mouse he gets really close to it and the mouse just scurries away. And he gets closer and closer and the mouse just keeps running away. And then he comes to the front door. And the little boy's, still trying to get his mouse. And all of a sudden the door just opens. And the boy, it's 3 a.m, but he's like, I know that mouse can't get this door open. But somehow it opened. And so what does this boy do? He goes outside and he's trying to pick up his mouse. And by this time, it's 3 a.m, and the mouse is running on the side of the house. And he's still trying to get this mouse. As soon as he goes to catch it, it's gone. And all of a sudden, he's on the side of the house, and he just has this real dreadful feel. And he's like, I can't go back there. I don't know what's in the backyard, but he just has this weird feeling. So he stops, and he turns around, and he just walks right back into his house. But by the time he walked back into his house, he could feel that heavy dread. Something was in his house now. It's like whatever happened, the door was left open and something came into his house and he could feel it. Then he's standing in the living room and all of a sudden he just starts floating and spinning around, and all the living room and the kitchen just keeps spinning around him. And next thing you know, he wakes up and he's on the couch. He woke up and he's like, that was just a really weird dream. It had to have been a weird dream. Fast forward 30 years later. Him and his mom are talking about this house and this one night. And he's telling his mom about this crazy dream that he had. And his mom chimes in and she says, actually, that wasn't a dream. I watched it happen. I could see you as I was laying in my bedroom through the hallway. I could see what was going on. I saw you levitate and start spinning around, but I was too scared. I just laid in my bed because I didn't think it was real either. And she told her son, I thought it was a dream also. So, what in the world happened to this 11-year-old boy? And don't forget to follow, like, and share if you have any friends that would love to hear this weird story too.